Even though JPMorgan on paper is performing at really its best in history, it just had its largest year for profits and revenue, Jamie Dimon has said that he really wants the bank to move in a more efficient way. Case in point is his thoughts on performance reviews.
And I get performance reviews from my operating committee, and they got longer and longer and longer, maybe 6 pages long. And because of legal and risk, legal had to look at it, and risk had to look at it. It was an official document. The regulators might say it. There might be litigation around it, and so we got to be careful. I get the thing, I throw it in the goddamn garbage can. It is 100% pablum and bullshit, and I literally can't stand it.
It's one detail, but it's emblematic of what sounds like this frustration over how the company is running, even though it appears to be running very well, and shareholders have been rewarded for that. Internally, there are a lot of changes going on that some employees are frustrated with. There are a few things that are adding up. I mean, there's the layoffs that are taking place this year. There is the in-office mandate 5 days a week that is going into effect in early March. When JPMorgan officially announced its 5-day in-office policy in January, that seemed to be this tipping point for many employees. There was a groundswell among many employees that they are interested in forming a union. It's unclear how many people are involved in that effort, but there is some enthusiasm around some employees who are saying, we want to have a say in some of these business decisions. There's some concerns that separately that employees have about some of the comments that Jamie Dimon made during a town hall in Ohio earlier this month about diversity and inclusion that were kind of vague and left employees with questions. And then there's also, questions that employees have about how exactly Jamie Dimon's real desire for a more efficient bank and to move more quickly and to be 10% more efficient in different parts of the business will actually materialize and impact different people's teams. So there are a lot of questions that employees have, and that's kind of adding up to this sentiment of sort of uncertainty at JPMorgan.